Hello, I'm Tony Warren and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. I'm coming to you today from my office here at Centennial Hypnotherapy Center. Today I'd like to answer a question for you that I'm sometimes asked in my practice, and that is, what is the difference between a clinical hypnotherapist and, for instance, a stage hypnotist? Well, really there's two main differences. The major one is intent. A stage hypnotist is interested in putting on a good show, entertainment that people will pay to see. And because of that, sometimes he will embarrass the person that he's hypnotized, sometimes even traumatize that person. And his major concern is not for the client or for the person he's hypnotizing, but for his own self and for the show and the profit that can be made. Now, on the other hand, a clinical hypnotherapist only hypnotizes the client for their benefit, for the client's benefit. The intent is always to do good, to help that client to overcome a behavior that is no longer useful for them, or to help them to deal with pain in their life, either physical or emotional pain, or to help them to overcome something that's been limiting their life, such as a phobia or anxiety. But it's always the suggestions that a clinical hypnotherapist gives are always those that are desired by the client. And so it's focused on the client's welfare, not on making money for the clinical hypnotherapist. The second big area that's different in these two types of hypnotists is the level of training. Quite often, a stage hypnotist may have only attended a weekend seminar where he was taught how to quickly induce trance and to produce phenomenon that would have entertainment value, something that would get a laugh or make people go, ooh. But again, that's often the extent of the training. Some of these people may have only read a book or watched a video and learned how to hypnotize other people. Now, in contrast, a clinical hypnotherapist, at least here in the state of Colorado, is required by law to also be a registered psychotherapist. Hypnotherapists in this state must pass an ethics exam, a jurisprudence exam, so that the welfare of the client is always foremost in their mind. The level of training also here in this state normally requires at least hundreds of hours of classroom work devoted to psychology, to human behavior, to understanding the types of problems that can come up sometimes when people are in trance. So really those are the two main things, the intent of the person as well as the amount of training, and that's what separates stage hypnotists from clinical hypnotherapists. I hope this has been information that is of value to you, and perhaps someday I might see you here at my practice here at Centennial Hypnotherapy Center. Thank you.